Maybe partially obscure it with a towel or bathrobe or whatever.
Obscure little town. The next I was here.
It's a little obscure, isn't it, Jim?
Well, I don't know, maybe.
I urged them to leave and live obscurely somewhere.
That was obscure in 1974, but okay.
Yet I detect nothing in your obscure dissertation.
Target totally obscured.
Obscures reality.
Wherever you run into it, prejudice always obscures the truth.
The suspect, obscured by the fog, shot Officer Brooks and
On that and put it back in the hole. Maybe partially obscure it with a towel or bathrobe or whatever. I've ordered an accordion, which I...
Frustrated boy in an obscure little town. The next I was here. In Vienna.
All of my papers.
It's a little obscure, isn't it, Jim?
Well, I don't know, maybe. But after all, you're...
What was coming in the city. I urged them to leave and live obscurely somewhere in the country where they could keep themselves alive.
as an umpire.
Okay, well, that was obscure in 1974, but okay.
Yeah. Nick, yeah.
Mystery. Yet I detect nothing in your obscure dissertation that sheds any light on it.
Target look. Target totally obscured.
To entertain.
Josh,
Slickness
no.
obscures reality.
hear it.
The old razzle-dazzle sometimes obliterates.
Thing like this. Wherever you run into it, prejudice always obscures the truth. I don't really...
Detective Dormer encountered Officer Brooks. The suspect, obscured by the fog, shot Officer Brooks in the vastus externus of the upper left thigh.
Something obscure?
I'll say.
A man with a past almost as obscure as your own. The courts have motioned that the girl is to be removed.
They think maybe they got hurt.
Second man was an obscure colonel in the East German army. He ran an infiltration unit.
Bow out gracefully. Personal reasons, an obscure illness. Yield your spot on the ticket and go into
Some reanimator shit.
Oh, that's a very obscure reference.
No, for a nerd. Not if you're a nerd.
An offer by some obscure people at the end of the world.
Feelings. Do you think that because I am poor, obscure, plain and little, that I am soulless and heartless?
But is that your thing? You come into a bar, you read some obscure passage, and then pretend you pawn it off as your own idea just to impress some girls?
Completely unable to speak extempore. He prepares long and obscure sermons which he's unable to memorize and has to read like a
Birthday, anniversary, holiday. Maybe some obscure project launch. It didn't matter. Any reason would do. What was important is that Thomas Grange...
Which doctor to me, Jack? Van Helsing knows more about obscure diseases than any man in the world. He's my teacher and mentor.
You've done it, Miss Shaw. You have some obscure suspect unknown to the FBI and the CIA and Secret Service and 10,000...